the sandy beaches stretched across the southern shoreline. Look at the blue, blue water. Look at the clouds rolling by. Look at the island off in the distance. I look there too. And when the clouds start to form, it is the rain that starts to fall. We went out to play upon green shorelines. We would run and run into the dawning of our days in the sun. Look at the sandy beaches stretched across the southern shoreline. Look at the blue, blue water. Look at the clouds rolling by. Look at the island off in the distance. I look there too. And when the clouds start to form, it is the rain that starts to fall. We went out to play upon these shorelines. We would run and run into the dawning of our days in the sun. 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 Of our days in the sun.
Going on? There we are. Hey, how's it, everybody? And welcome to the Daily Pidgin. My name is Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
That's right. And this is your last chance to go find cat videos on the internet. Okay? Because I know. Now, for those of you who may just be joining us on the Daily Pidgin podcast, we are on the internet. We are on 8 platforms, right? And from this show, we edit out a TV show that will air on channel
50 KKAI.
Oh, you good, you bugger, right there.
It's like you got a button on me that you just press and you go,
The
50,
money button.
50 KKAI.
Boom! Yeah, and
50.
usually when I press that button, I hear Oahu Golf apparel.
Oh, yeah. Which, by the way, this beautiful T-shirt that I have on, brought to you by Oahu Golf Apparel. .com.
.com. Hey, Keone Nunes in the Holly. How are you? And all the Hammer Jang gang. Yes, folks, by the way, our guest today is, in fact, Hawaii's Miss Universe, Brook Lee. And you know what, gang? No more E at the end of Brook. No, she's just Brook.
Yeah.
Okay, not Brookie.
Yeah. Not too much. Not Brook. It's not Brook.
No,
Brook.
it's just Brook.
It
okay?
ends right at the K.
In fact, let's bring her on. We'll introduce her, and then we have to pretend we just met her when we come back for TV. But there we go. Hi, Brooke.
Hi.
Oh, I know you look great. What kind of shirt is that? Look like lightning bolts. No, no, no.
Yeah,
It's
it's lightning bolts.
there. You go.
It looks like the thing, you know, when
Flash.
you test the volume levels.
Oh,
Oh, maybe.
yeah. It's a television thing. But anyway, Brooke, I want to introduce you to the Hammer Jang gang.
Hi.
That's what we call our chat. So, gang, if you, anybody wants to say anything to Brooke here, you know, I can clickanize you and see she can see that right there, right? Hi from
Kind
Honolulu,
of.
Hawaii. There we
I'm
go.
so not tech savvy, so
Hey, medium 7 up. Miles, no more E on the end of Brooke, but hey, we're going to let you slide because you're coming in all the way from Boston.
there is a Brook with an E. There's several actually.
Really?
But that's not the right
Yeah.
Brook.
Oh, there
No.
you go. See, look. Hey, oh, Thomas the Turtle, get him. Look. How's it, bro?
Hi. I saw Keone Nunes is on here. That's exciting.
Who's this?
Keone Nunes
Keone.
from
Oh, yes.
Thailand.
Oh, you know Keone. Yeah, right there, right here. He comes all the way in from
Everybody knows
Thailand.
Keone.
Huh?
Everybody knows Keone Nunes.
There we go. And he went to Waianae High School same time as
Oh.
me. How's that?
Small world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactamos. Anybody else? So everybody's saying how's it? And oh, by the way, let me show you if this chat thing I've been working on. Like,
Hey.
here's the chat.
Look at that.
Yeah, so this is all the people
So
coming in on the
fancy.
chat. I actually got it in focus. Thank you for everybody to help me out here. Ooh, hey, Devin, aloha friend, right? And here's Edward De Los Santos saying, how's it, Hamajangas? Auntie Bagel, she was there on our first show 4 years ago, and she still comes in and says, how's
Nice.
it? And Keone Nunes saying, aloha, Brooke, nice to see you.
I mean, not to take over the podcast, but where is Keone right now? Last time I checked, he was in like a cave somewhere in Thailand,
Yeah, he's still there, but he's growing
like
rice.
learning how to do more traditional. I don't know where he is. Like
World
he's
traveler.
secretive. He's secretive. Yeah.
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 No, but in his latest post, he talked about growing enough rice for his whole family and other families as well.
Wow.
So he's not here, right?
No,
He's
Thailand.
abroad. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He
Well-
lives there now. Built houses
Full time?
full time.
No, because at some point he was doing all of Jason Momoa's tattoos, was he not? Or did he make Jason go to Thailand?
No, he
Which he
came
has
here.
the power to do that. So he came. Oh, he came to see
Hawaii.
Aquaman.
Yeah,
Got it.
to
Okay.
Hawaii. And well, it was while Jason was preparing for that movie he did.
Chief of War.
Yeah, there you go. Chief of War, right there. All right, gang. So I tell you what, again, we do a podcast, but we edit out a TV show from that podcast because we too cheap to do 2 shows.
That's
So
so
we do
funny.
what? So, Brooke, if you don't
Yeah.
mind standing by, James and I do the first 8-minute segment. Then we'll
Okay.
take another break. We'll say hi again, and then we'll bring you back and pretend that. Oh, look who just showed up!
What?
Who did? Who did? Who did? Who am I missing?
You.
I know.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
There you go. There
Got
you
it. Picked it up. Got it. Okay, I'm in.
go. Okay, so I tell you what. Let me go to this shot. Hold on. We'll be right back with Brook Lee. in a momento, but now I have to go here and play my fancy opening, and then we come back to this. In fact, I don't know if you noticed, but it says Daily Pigeon here. When we come back, it says Daily Pigeon Podcast. And I was going to fix that, but I think we got to start educating TV to what a podcast is.
I'm cool with that.
Me too. Okay, gang. Hey, Hammer Jang Gang, mahalo for being here. Hey, who's this? This is a new name. Piraki Daniel, how are you? Thanks for being here. Hi. We always like to say hi to Jojo Girl. Let's do that before we go TV side. Wait a minute. Where's my mouse? There she is.
Happy birthday.
And look at this. Today is my 35th birthday. Happy birthday to you, Larat. Thank you so much again for joining us, Jojo Girl. Okay. Oh, and look here. One more before we go TV side. Happy 35th birthday, Jojo Girl. There we go. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, everybody sit up straight. Check your teeth. Time for TV.
Find my motivation.
Time for your motivation. Okay, let me see. Do I got it? Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Let me put my mouse over the start button. Okay, and here we go.
Hey, how's it? Like a full-time job.
Yeah, good thing neither of us are working.
And then tell me what you have. So it's so funny.
Oh, man. How's it, everybody? And welcome to the Daily Pigeon. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
And I'm tired.
What are you tired for? Did you have to set up a...
No.
What'd you do today?
I had to tear down a fence. And this is about 200 feet of fence because it was deteriorating, and me and the neighbor and my son, and we just actually decided to save $2,000 instead of having the fencing guys do it.
So you brought some big dudes to do it?
No, not big dudes. My son, actually my son-in-law is pretty big, but still, here's who did it, so you know, okay? Me, who sits here and does a podcast, my neighbor, who's an IT guy for First Hawaiian Bank, my son-in-law, who's also an IT guy from a bank, that's how they know each other, and my son, who's a programmer. And I got to tell you, after the third dump run, right, with boards from this fence, we turned to each other and went, "Bruh, sitting in front of a computer is way easier than this."
I'm surprised. Did you guys actually get it done, or?
Yeah, well, we tore it down, and now there's more dump runs tomorrow, and then small kind
Because I
of
figure
stuff.
as IT people trying to tear down a fence, it probably take much longer than if you had got maybe just one or two Samoans, maybe.
Well, you got to pay Samoans.
Can of corned beef.
We couldn't afford it. Let's and by the way, for the people who are watching us on television, maybe just joining us for the first time, we shoot a podcast. Okay, so when we're broadcasting, we're on 8 different platforms, including YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, you name it. Okay?
Live.
Right. And if you want to check us out there, we're on live every day at...
Every weekday.
Weekday.
At 3 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time.
That's right. And you can join us, and then you can be in the chat. Because take, for instance, I see Ellen here. I go, "Hey, how's it, Ellen?" I can click on her and bring her into the chat. I took our names off, so Ellen's message... Wait. I keep hitting the wrong button, gone funny here. There it is. Now you can see. See how she says, "Hello, Friday." Okay, and then here, Jojo Girl, Restream Bot, thank you for your support and my birthday today. She just thanked the bot, okay? And this might even work so the people on TV can see what the chat looks like. You see what I mean? So this is the chat. These are all the people, and you'll see the little icon. There's one from Twitch. There's one from Facebook, okay? You'll see YouTube come up there, and look, Valerie Rose. And if I click on Valerie Rose, right, see, that puts her on the screen. Watch this.
From Louisiana.
All the way from
I
Louisiana.
wonder if they spell chemo Kimeaux, because I saw the Creole
Ah, man. Oh, yeah.
chemo.
Oh, well, you know what? I do not know. And again, my brain might be slightly slower today because I did manual labor.
When was the last time you did that? Like after or before this?
Well, I do the yard work, and and I do it on purpose because I want to save money, and I also want to,
exercise.
exercise.
Right.
That's it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But you know what? I was reminded of something as we were doing this today because all of us seriously went, I really appreciate my job. I really do. And the value of having a job that you hate so that later on in life, right?
I agree.
I
with
should
this.
add a job you hate when you're young.
Yeah. That's why my opinion is, as soon as kids graduate from high school, in America, they should make at least 1 year mandatory, either hard labor or service, like wait staff or something like that, or dig a ditch for 1 whole year, and ask them after, you want to continue doing this or you want to go to school?
Or how about you want to continue to do this or go for parole?
Oh yeah.
Look at everybody's going off on your X thing here.
See, chemo.
Yeah, no, wait a minute. Here's Papi Cheney saying, "Oh, how about chemo like this?" Right? Or here's Gary Kehalani. Look, Lonnie Moo.
Yeah. Well, actually, that'll be Mo.
Would it be Bao?
Mo, because it's O. It's an O sound. It's
Let me see
French.
here. How's that? Oh, I see. You're talking
Yeah,
about
Lonnie Moo,
Kehalani's.
Lonnie
Yeah.
Mo.
There you go. Let's see who else.
Oh,
we
but
got
Lonnie
here.
Moo would say Mo. No, that's wrong
No,
too.
that's it.
I make
right
up my
here.
own things every now
Here,
and
look
then.
at here. Keone Nunes. Make them pick pineapples one summer. Remember that?
Oh,
That
no,
used to be the
sorry.
summer job. Dole.
I don't. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, not my days, Andy, but I appreciate it.
Sorry, showing my age. Oh, hey, Keone, just you and me, bro. Hey, look, we have Ann Ware. We haven't seen her in a while. Ann is she's going to social media school. She's one of our moderationists.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Must
Everywhere.
acknowledge.
Yeah, and then here she is, and she's going, yes, everyone should do fence work at some point. In my life, my grandpa would say, builds character.
Yes.
You know what? I tell you what, Hamajang Gang, we got 1 minute and 38 seconds left. What's the worst job you ever had? Let's list that as quick as we can, and maybe we'll do it into the second segment also here. But look at this.
Worst.
Or Pultero. Oh, wow.
That would be good, because when we're coming down to it, the next generation might have to know how to farm. I mean, be self-sustaining, not to get all serious in the podcast, but, be able to grow your own foods, because, I mean, look now.
Because
eggs.
why? Because why? That's a big because.
Well, look at eggs. Eggs is like more expensive than gas now, so.
But didn't we just do a feature?
Chicken problem in Hawaii where.
Too many chickens.
Yeah, so let's go get these chickens and make our own eggs.
I think so.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Because we know how to do
Oh,
that.
here, crappy job. Yeah, I know. Hey, Pakalika, which is Patrick, right? That's how we all knew him. Hey, want a perfect birth control? Make your kids work at a daycare for small kids. Work with my boys. Oh, man. Auntie Bagel, you mean, bro. Okay. All right, gang. Coming up on the end of our first segment here, and in the segment following this one, we'll be right back with none other than Hawaii's Miss Universe, Brook Lee. Right after this. Don't go away. Okay, let me do this now. I'm going to go to the gecko cam so that I can find it when I edit right there. Okay. Brooke, you still there?
Why don't I have a gecko cam? I want a gecko cam. Where's the Mo'o camera?
The problem with that camera is it stays up there and it just judges you the whole time. You don't want that pressure. You don't want to hear that.
What do you
Whatever you're doing in your room, and all you hear is.
I'm gonna ask Kim Janela to make it an Iolani project to put like cameras on Mo'os.
That you
That'll be-
Mo'okem. Oh, that's even Mo'okem.
You might have just named our camera.
Mo'okem.
I think so. Here,
Mo'o
Lost
cameras.
Soldier, worst job, dishwasher, hated it, wet, greasy, all night. Oh, yeah.
That's funny though, because
I was a dishwasher.
I do that, but that's at home because I'm the youngest, so it's,
Oh.
I don't get paid for it. But I guess I get a roof over my head, so I guess that's how it works.
Here, Darlene says, not so much bad jobs, but a couple really bad bosses.
Oh,
Ooh, there we go.
We
Brooke,
want names. No.
What was Brooke? What was the worst job you ever had?
People are gonna hate me. I've never had a real job.
well, when you love what you do,
Oh,
it's not considered a job.
I've been really super lucky. Like I did a commercial once where I was serving people drinks. I was the server in the commercial, a national commercial, and the director kept yelling at me. He's like, "How do you know not how to serve a drink?" He's like, every actor's been like a server before, and I'm like, nope.
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 I love
Never
that.
done it before.
Nope.
Yeah. He's like, you've never had a service job? I'm like, no,
Nope.
I haven't. If you check my resume, it says I'm a former Miss Universe, which is why I don't even know I'm in this commercial other than for the residuals. But he's like, you're putting your finger, like I'd pick it up, my finger would be in the drink. You know, I'd be like putting it down. I'd pick them up, you know, like you do at the house. And he's like, you're putting your fingers on the drink. And I'm like, someone should
Yeah.
have trained me.
That's how we
You,
do
you
it at
hired
home.
me. You hired me for this, not these. This.
This. Oh, that's too funny. Here, average girly girl says, I used to be a customer service person for a bank and hated it so much, but it made you appreciate what you do now, right? Average girly girl.
This is true.
Hey, Opala Kohala is now following. Mahalo for making
Where
me
do all
remember.
those things come from on your screen?
What's that?
Where do all of those things come from on your
Oh,
screen?
I have. In other words, when somebody subscribes to the channel, or they donate, or they do anything, these alerts
Yeah.
pop up on the screen and let me know. I configured that.
So you have like Dukan Moku's face comes out of nowhere and Shaka
A
signs
Don
come
Ho,
out
actually.
when.
No, what
See,
what that is?
Now
no,
I
what,
have podcast envy because we don't have this on our show. You see.
we'll talk about that in the next segment. No. What that does is when somebody subscribes, then we have our emotes and they dance through the thing, and it's.
So you have a TV show that does a podcast. This is a podcast that does a TV show.
I hadn't thought about that. Yes, that is the difference. Okay, I'm going
Got
to go
it.
back and make sure that all my alerts are in fact on. Yes, they are. And by the way, there's another thing. If you're on the watching the podcast and you type !Don Ho, hey Puppy Cheney, thank you for gifting a sub to Ann Ware. Oh, mean you. Okay. See how people float when somebody gifts a sub, or they see those icons floating through. But watch this here. Somebody invoke Don Ho, if can, right here. See here, Devin. See how she says.
How do you
she
invoke
says
Don Ho? Is this like a Ouija board situation
Yes.
or what?
You see how it's Devin? It says !Don Ho, and someone
Yeah.
just typed !Tiki, and then the tiki comes up.
Yeah, so the chat room can bring these up on their own.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we're not on TV
There's Don
yet,
Ho.
right?
There's Don Ho. See him?
No, we're not on TV right now.
No.
Okay. Hey, because my tech guy needs to get. Now I'm flexing. My tech person. Hi, tech person.
Yes, up.
Can you,
You wanna
Yes.
you wanna show him all this stuff?
I'm having it. I'm having like. Now he's gonna. If
What-
you saw his podcast, he takes over the show. This guy, my husband. Well, how do I make this go away
What?
forever?
Go.
What's up?
Oh, it's on her end.
Oh.
On her monitor.
Yeah, it's on my monitor,
What is it?
so I can see. It's like some
Do
screen.
you not want this on? What are you
No,
trying to look at?
Get away from this so I can see what they're talking about.
Oh.
Oh, she
Well,
wants to be able to see us
This
better.
keeps popping up.
Their Pidgin live thing is super buggy because it's freaking out the computer.
Is that why this keeps popping up?
No, it's like I can't close anything. Oh, you gotta.
Ooh.
What's happening?
Oh my god.
Problems. Hey, aloha tech person, and we're saying hi. Oh, hey, OG Sumo
Glad.
Vibe in the Holly. Oh, wow. Went from no more to every day. Yeah, I know. Well, every weekday, OG Sumo
Because
Vibe.
it keeps coming up every like couple of minutes.
Oh, word?
What is it? What's coming up?
It's like a Microsoft like home screen, and it covers you guys, so I can't see what you guys are
Well,
doing.
we're all on Mac, so if it's Microsoft, it certainly isn't us. We're
Yeah,
maxed out.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
there we
you've done.
go. What? You ain't say what you ain't say about my pigeon? Oh, I don't know what.
We didn't say your pigeon to the max.
Oh, pigeon.
So is it just this screen that's mad? Should I just leave it on this screen?
Hey guys, welcome to the show.
Yeah,
I don't know
Mac
what's
is the
happening here.
way. You know,
I don't
I
know why it's
started
on
I
full
started
screen
as a
like this.
PC guy.
So, yeah, I'm
Did you just break it?
I'm probably.
Android on phones and
Things like all
tablets,
zoomed in
but MacBook on laptop.
See.
How
Well, I'm
come it's-
running this whole show on
You're
a
like
Mac
like
M1
technology
14 inch.
cursing.
I'm like bad luck for technology.
Yeah, you're the worst. No.
Look,
Well-
my glass says tiki on it. Does I get
Oh,
credit
you
for
know
that?
what? Kehaulani,
Just
it's
leave it
not
like this and don't
Habut
touch anything.
baby. It's just Habut.
Oh my
Okay?
god.
What happened? Okay. Oh,
He's trying to invoke Habut baby, which looks like this, by the way. Oh, Habut baby, look, we made
Look, your little
Wow.
baby.
Brookie's
Oh.
Habut.
And Tiki. Habut Tiki baby.
that's
You-
literally my default, by the way. So
Here,
touch it, watch
let
out.
me show you this. I don't know if you can see this
No.
on the screen. Oh, look, someone went evoke Habut baby. There we go. See, Darlene.
see, we're
made
practically twins. Me and that one.
Yeah. You know,
Okay.
and I made that Habut baby about 4 years ago. It'd be very interesting to see what she looks like today.
And whether or not you have permission to use her. Honestly, she's a minor. Where'd you get it?
her father sent me the image.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Like, see that come
Yeah,
up
there we
later.
go. OG Sumo Vibe from San Francisco, hence the bridge in the background. Yeah, let me know when you guys are ready to go, and we'll
Yeah,
do
we're
this.
good.
You
We're
good?
good.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go to the second segment, and then we'll bring you in like we never see you before. Wait a minute. Mad Statter says, does Brooke, but there's no E in there, okay, Mad Statter? Does Brooke have trouble wearing watches? Her electricity messes up the tech. Oh,
Maybe.
cute.
Maybe
Okay,
that's it.
ready for McTV.
I'll take it.
James Money. Okay, here we go. I'm bringing down your mic, Brooke. Hold on.
Oh, the timer and the clicker.
Yeah, do this. Well, wait, no, this is segment 2.
Yep.
Okay, segment 2. Let's do segment 2.
Reset.
Stop, reset, and I'm ready to
wait.
start. What?
Gecko Cam for your editing.
Ooh, Gecko Cam for the editing. Mahalo nui loa. That's right. Okay, here. Let's just sit on Gecko Cam here for a while. Or maybe we should come back. You know what I could do? I could use one. I could throw one of these in there just to be fancy, you know. Oh, yeah, right there.
As
Right.
I ponder.
Or we could put OG Sumo Vibe right in the middle. Okay, so now that we have Gecko Cam, so I can find it during editing, and I'm bringing this up here. And ready? Here we go. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
And we are your co-hosts on the Daily Pidgin, and we are about to be seriously eclipsed by our first guest. And she's Hawaii's Miss Universe, local girl, went away for a while and has just decided to move back to Hawaii. And she's back with a vengeance with television shows and her own
Podcast.
well, anyway, we'll let her explain it. Please help us welcome none other than Brook Lee.
Yay!
Yay!
Hi.
Okay, wait, hold on. I have applause.
Oh, wow.
Applause
Okay.
song.
Here.
Okay. I'll take it. Thank you, honey. Thank you.
Usually that brings up
Appreciate
applause,
it.
but you and Brooke, see,
I'm
envy
telling you, I
starts
break
early.
everything.
Okay.
I don't know what it is with me and tech.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, but you say you're bad at tech, right?
Mhm.
But you have your own podcast with Lanai.
Yes, but I don't do any of it. I just show up.
Oh,
Oh,
we
I'm
have
the
we
Brook
have
of
a
this show.
crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the crew of your show. I just show up with my different outfits and get to make fun of Lanai for a
That's
whole
the same
day
thing with me because
or
Andy
two
does the
weeks,
tech.
2 days.
Andy does the tech. He is the
Yeah.
crew, and I just show up with different of these Oahu Golf Apparel shirts by OahuGolfApparel.com.
but how long? But Brooke, how long has
Yeah.
It's a Hawaii thing? I know it's now on television, but you started as a podcast. How long you been doing it?
Well, we started during pandemic, so I'd say probably 3 years now. We just wrapped season 14.
Wow.
So we do them like 4 times a year. We shoot 10 shows out in two days. So
Wow.
so we shoot a whole season in a weekend. Yeah.
Oh, geez. Well,
Yeah.
James and I are on season 35. I don't know if.
Well, I don't know
Well,
if James is.
no. James is part of it because our seasons are only one episode long.
Right, but you've been doing it longer than James has been a part of
Well,
it.
yeah, I've been doing it for well, I've been doing it for 4 years. We
Yeah.
have different iterations of
Right.
Daily Pigeon. But I want to ask you about your new show.
Yeah.
And I want to say Modern Wahine Hawaii, Modern
Yes.
Woman.
Yes. It's not that new. We're at season 4, but
What?
yeah. Yeah.
I
I
didn't.
I yeah, we've been on air. I've been on there pre-pandemic. I started Modern Wahine Hawaii. So, yeah,
Oh.
it was pre-pandemic and then through the pandemic and we're still here. So I'm on season 4 of Modern Wahine now.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't watch television. In
No,
fact,
I know.
I just bought a Apple TV to start watching TVs because so many of my friends are doing TV, including us, right? But
Yes.
let me ask you, Brooke,
Mm.
how much has the show changed from when you first started to what it is now? And was that progression what you expected?
The Modern Wahine Hawaii or the
Yes.
podcast?
Yes. Modern Wahine.
It changed. The first season we were on every Sunday. So when I signed the contract, I had no idea how much content I needed to pump out, and I had an executive producer, Leanne Mayberry, love you, Leanne, and she worked at KHON at the time. So we were constantly running and gunning. I mean, we're supposed to interview 4 women, three women a show.
Yeah.
That's a lot of content.
Yes.
So the first season nearly killed us, and then second season we were in the pandemic, so we had to cut down the season because you couldn't move around. So that changed the show quite a bit, and then we couldn't go to different places. So the show became more interview centric as opposed to me like going to places and doing things.
Yes.
And so that changed the show. And so now the show is basically a sit down format. So we interview CEOs, the head of Hawaiian Tail Bank or women of notoriety in town or that sort of thing. So it's gotten more streamlined, I guess you could say, through the years. Yeah.
Is it still fun to do?
Yeah. I mean, I think for me, a lot of people will verify this. I'm a really nosy person. So yeah, I'm just, I'm like, I am very like, I want to know everything. And then I will probably I'll spill all your tea to everybody, just warning you all now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I get really interested I am just a curious person. So like when I'm interviewing people, I just am like really vested in what they're saying. And like, I want to know why they're doing what they're doing and how. A lot of it is how. they got to where they are. So it's just a curiosity. I'm a busybody. It's the Portuguese in me, I think.
You know, one of my favorite questions, and I just asked you, is it still fun no matter what somebody's doing? And some people, when you ask them that, they kind of look down, oh, yeah, kind of. But you just brightened up, you know?
Oh,
It,
well, yeah. I mean, you know that. You just took down a fence. Like, you understand.
huh?
You understand the luck of, when you get to do what you love to do and actually make a living at it in the state of Hawaii.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
oh.
Preach.
The key phrase of that meaning the state of Hawaii, because I was gone for 20 something years. You know that you're in a sweet spot. And I'm very fortunate to be able to have moved home, and continue to do a version of what I did on the mainland and be sustainable at it, because everyone told me there's no way to
Hmm.
be able to do what you do on the mainland here in Hawaii and live on it, because you know this, Andy, the pay scale between the mainland and here is very
What?
different.
Wait, hold on.
Very
What was that word you used? Pay?
pays.
What?
I was,
James, what do you know what that?
I
Get a
stay,
dictionary.
as big as I am, I stay away from the word scale.
Pay
Yeah, walked away with
scale.
that one.
Oh, brother, oh man. Well, I'll tell you what, Brooke, and I know, we got together on the mainland. In fact, remember we went to see Willie K together
Yes,
there, and I'm so glad that we did that.
I
But we're gonna be
know.
right back with Hawaii's Miss Universe, Brook Lee, right after this. So don't go away. Come back, No, Pinky Pull promise. Okay, cool. Got him.
I can't even see you guys right now.
We
That's how
can't.
buggy that's how buggy this computer has gotten. It's like, can you
Oh, you can't even
it's
see
I
us.
don't I don't even know
It's an
like what
audio
happened.
podcast for her.
I am, but this is what's on the screen because I'm supposed to be able to look at audio cues like when he needs to ask me a question. Like I don't have a screen.
Oh, let's go to Gecko Cam so that
Editing.
yeah, so editing there. So right. Oh, glad you're still enjoying doing your work though. Look at this, and ha ha.
What is it, just it's zoomed in or
Yeah, that's funny because that's the truth. Do you still enjoy what you're doing? And I guess for her, the cool thing is that the job that she does,
Oh, Cam.
the job that she has
Yeah.
doesn't feel like a job because she enjoys what she's doing and she naturally is inquisitive and asks questions and wants to know. So that's perfect. I mean,
That's the perfect. Well, they say, it's not work if you love it,
yeah.
right?
So if I was to get a job tasting ice cream, that would be just
Just bring James in.
yeah.
Okay, James, we get the new taro flavor ice cream. We like it. That's some
Like first of
why
all,
why
first of
gotta
all,
be
I'm changing
taro?
the size of the tasting spoon.
first innovation.
Yeah.
Are
I'm
we
behind
back?
that.
Can you see us?
He's still trying to find can you just click on that one or it'll pop
Hold on.
through? It doesn't matter.
Oh my goodness. Gecko Cam is I just went catch. Oh what, Thomas the Turtle, you just caught the Gecko Cam.
It's from IAEA, that's why.
Well, I used to do this joke about
Does that
yeah, I
pop
could
up?
never get
No,
it
it's
to work.
something with
The
their
joke was,
show app,
hey,
whatever they're using.
Oh.
always wanted to live in IL, but the prejudice over there. They don't like consonants.
What if you confirm it? What happens
I
next?
like it because I get it.
Yeah, well,
The only
What,
city
make it
at the
go away?
time, or I don't know if this is back in the 90s when I read it.
Right now?
At that time,
You
it was the
live
only
right now?
city
Yeah, no,
all
they're waiting for
vowels.
me in order to go
look at
back
this.
live.
Where can I find the video of Andy and Brooke
I don't know why it's doing
interview
this.
in the car or something? Yes,
He
I
wants to see
lost.
the huli bucka flip. He wants to see I bet you if you did that as a TikTok, it'd go viral.
You know what? I lost the hard drive with all those shows on them.
Oh no, really?
Catastrophic loss, Brooke. Including Mel Kabang,
Yeah.
Danny Kalekini, Jimmy
Wow.
Borges, everyone who, they all passed away.
okay.
But your Huli Maka flip line, That's definitely viral. We were, if you don't know, James, we were in the car and we were cruising, and there was an accident. And she looked, and and she was doing this real proper, Miss Universe thing, and all of a sudden she spot this act. Oh, look that bugger! He went huli maka flip. I just went, oh boy, gotta revert back to the theater, you girlfriend. Oh, that was too
Like the
funny.
look of shock on his face, James was just like I was
And I'm
possessed.
like,
Like he was
oh,
just like, what just
oh.
happened?
Thought I was in the car with one lady. Turns out I was on Tita.
Really,
Couldn't make it
instant
up.
theater.
I couldn't make it up. Could not
Oh, I
make it
couldn't
up.
imagine. And you know how long it's been since I heard the huli maka flip?
That's another. We're talking about some pigeon slangs that we hardly use anymore.
Yeah, people hardly do that.
Because that's actually a lot of segments. Huli, maka, flip.
Oh yeah, look at there. Isn't there a past show where she was a guest and she was in her pool? You remember that one?
Oh yeah, that's deep too. That was during the pandemic.
That was during the pandemic. I remember.
I was
Look,
having a Grey Gardens moment, James. I was literally in my crown, like with this huge martini glass floating in the pool, talking to him. Because we had just gone into second lockdown and I was done. I was just done with the world. And so he's like, "You want to do you want to do an interview?" I'm like, "Sure." What? I literally looked like Grisabella. I like had my full face makeup, my full blown crowd, all these
Yeah.
like crazy bracelets in my like I don't even know what it was, some sort of moo and I'm like in the pool just floating around drinking my drink. I was just like, the
Oh, that
world's
was
ending. It doesn't
too
matter. Who cares?
You really let them playing your
Let them be
fiddle
kings.
while it burns.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Okay, wait here. Mad Statter says, hey, yeah, a local guy in town makes it. He specializes in Asian flavor ice cream.
Asian flavor.
I love
ice
that
cream.
the Hemojang gang has their own show while you're doing your show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could. Oh, look
Like
at
I'm
this.
watching all of the things. I'm watching
Wait.
all of the things and I'm like,
Wait.
oh, wait, what are they talking about?
So,
Right.
so Mad Statter
Yeah.
actually is a spin-off from this show.
She has her
Oh,
own
really?
show.
Yeah.
She
See?
started here, and everyone heard her voice and went, "You gotta do your own show." And she went on. She's been doing it for I think a couple of years now. But
See,
here,
the
Ann,
Andy
where I love
Bumatai,
this, she
the
says,
Andy Bumatai incubator.
"Yeah, right." Look at this. She says, "Oh my God, full." She went full crown. Oh, that's too funny. Okay, so what
Technically,
are
I
we
started
doing?
my own
Segment
show
3?
based
Yeah.
on that one too, but
Because
Okay.
we just
never made it
introduced her.
there.
Oh, we just
Oh.
okay. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back.
Second,
We're gonna
we're
go
doing
away.
second,
This
okay.
is well. This is your second segment, and you'll have
Second.
We'll do 5 with you. Okay. I know it's gonna seem like an eternity. I promise you. Aha! This is the greatest chat room, the nicest chat on the internet. They say yes, because not only are we family friendly, we don't talk politics or medical or cynical. What do we? 3 calls.
Oh my
Political,
God! So I have to
medical.
get all 3 of those in then in the next conversation.
Oh,
Challenge accepted.
please don't make me edit, Brooke. Please, I stay up too late already. God, funny. Okay, here we go. Let me go to Gecko Cam so that I can find this. Right?
Opu can.
Oppo. Oh no. Well, no, that's OG
On my
Sumo
side,
Vime.
on my side is the Opu.
Oh no.
Your side is.
What? Because I got the vertical. I get the vertical stripes. That's right.
If I have vertical stripes, it would go this, and then it would like curve around.
Okay, this is segment 3. Am I wrong?
You're correct.
Okay, and this is Brooks segment 2. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Oh. Okay.
Timer.
Yeah, but I gotta do this, and then I'll do this. Hold on, and then I say, and we're back. Thank you so much for coming back to the Daily Pigeon Live. I was worried, during the commercial break. I was going, whoa, will they stay? I wonder if they're coming back, but there they are.
They are.
Mahalo.
I would say we are.
No, I said they are. In other words, the people who came back.
I'm so self-absorbed. I guess thinking of myself again. I apologize.
Oh, digging on your bad self. There we go. If you just joined us, we have a special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring back none other than Hawaii's Miss Universe, Brook Lee. Hi, Brooke.
Hi.
So,
Hello.
how are the Tech Many treating you so far?
So far so good, but I don't know. You might have just botched it. We'll see. We'll see.
Oh no, not
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
bachi.
How
know,
did you come up? How did you come up with Hamajang Gang? Where'd that name come from?
we asked them. We put it out to a vote, and
Really?
we did, and the gang, everybody made suggestions, and then we just, we had a list of, the finalists, and we all decided on Hamajang Gang.
Who was the first runner-up to Hamajang Gang?
It was anything with my name was automatically out. You know what I mean? Like Andy's Peeps or any of that kind of stuff.
Oh.
But had it's been 4 years now, so I can't really remember what number
I'll bet
two.
someone in the Hamajang Gang who was the first runner-up suggestion is probably out there right now, lining it up. Go ahead and put it in the chat. We
I
want to know
I would
who was the
chime
Miss
in.
Venezuela? Who was the first runner-up?
I would chime in if I had a vote. The Bumataians.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. There were a bunch of those kind of,
yeah.
but then there was the usual subjects, the Shaka crew, the Hausit gang, anyway, and then a lot of things like the Wai'anae warriors, and I went, that's kind of specific, don't you think?
I
But
would have said the all in the Ohanas, but that would have just been
yeah, well,
my nod to the seminal classic,
Classic.
if you will.
well, Lono even Keone saying here, Lono made a Hamajang Gang song. We had the Hamajang Jang song. We used to play a lot of music videos and such,
Wow.
but that's before
Okay.
we had.
One thing I wanted to ask, if I may
Yeah,
chime in.
of course.
So, Brooke, you had like one of the best answers, in my opinion, and I think the internet had agreed when you were for Miss Universe, right? They asked you what would you do if you won Miss Universe. Is that the
Yeah,
question?
no, it was if you had no rules in your life. If you had no rules, what would you do? Because
And your answer was?
I would eat everything in the world you do not understand. I'd eat everything twice. That was my answer. Yeah.
And I loved it so much. I was just telling Andy before we started, like, I would do the same thing. Like for me, that's
Most people in
wait a
Hawaii,
minute.
it's
Are you, James, are you trying to be Miss Universe?
well, I think they allow full figured and
Because
they allow all
the
inclusive.
swimsuit competition would be rough, bro.
well, I would use the same amount of material that they use. It just looked very different for me.
It would look incredibly different, but to each their own. I say.
Brooke, I think, people go, oh, wow, yeah, she won Miss Universe. I think they forget that you got to win Miss Hawaii, Miss America, Miss Universe, and then what's after that? Miss Interplanetarian. There's.
Yeah, that's what I think. They're trying to send all of those cruisers out to Mars and stuff. I think they're like trying to figure out who the next runners are for the next, interplanetary situation. But we've got it on lock here on Earth. We've been undefeated.
I was gonna say there's got to be a Martian out there somewhere. It's like, hey, wait a minute, I Miss
They're just
Galaxy.
biding their time. Biding their time.
You
They
just
are.
jumped over my Galaxy crown to get Miss Universe. How dare you?
Well, you know
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Bring it.
Yeah.
That's how we have Brook Lee. Okay. I want to see you
had Brook Lee.
Jupiterian.
It was 25 years ago. So there have been 25.
And you
since
look
me.
exactly the same.
That's your filter, but thank you.
That's your filter.
That's,
wait. We have a
Andy,
filter.
That's the Andy
Is that
zhuzhing
filter-
happening. Yes. Let's see. Oh, wait, let me get in her.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Look, Brooke is
There we
is
go.
back in high school.
Yeah, with the pua in her hair.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's that's Wild Willie. She's the we call her the original Dis. She became an icon. Oh, hey, look, what?
Tewila.
Tuila Naoi says, hey, someone told me that you had a question. What's your favorite animal cracker? Did they ask you that?
What's an animal cracker? No, I'm joking.
Too many carbs in there?
Animal cracker. Well, it depends
Yeah,
what
what?
part of the.
Food?
Animal crack depends what part of the country you're in.
Or how bougie you are in Pearl City, because it's either frosted or plain. I'm bougie. I went to Punahou, so frosted with the sprinkles on top. Those are the animal crackers that I, not the ones in the box that look like a cage.
Yeah, yeah, I like
Wow.
those. No, you don't like those?
No, you got to get the ones in the pink bag with the little sealable thing.
And they
Wow.
got the candy coated?
Yes, they're either pink or white. Yeah.
That
Ah.
shows my education level because I was like, oh, I would have said the elephant
Yeah, no, 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 no,
because it's the
no, no,
biggest
no,
cracker.
Oh,
no, no, no,
I
no.
like the
Those are
elephant.
too dry, too dry, too dry.
I
You
didn't
need to
think
have the
about
coating.
yeah, I didn't think about like the types of crackers. I was thinking of the shape of the animal
Nope.
cracker.
It's all about the taste. When you say you're going to eat everything twice, I mean that. And so taste is important. And
James,
so the coated ones are better for me anyway. So,
do you still, keep to the regiment of when you were in the pageants?
no,
Well, then how do you
no.
keep your figure? And most people as they get older, I mean, some of the Miss Universes, be honest, when they had that thing where they brought you guys all together, a few of them gained a few
Oh, we all
lb.
gain weight. We all gain weight. I gained weight from when I won to when I gave up the title. I had gained some weight. We all gained weight because you're not at your fighting weight normally
Yeah.
because you're too busy traveling around and going to like state dinner after state dinner after. You
Oh,
just can't work out.
Oh yeah.
But
The
yeah, so all the girls, we all gain weight. That's like not a thing. It's just you just get better stylists
and
and
more filters.
and Spanx, lots of Spanx, you see, and that's how the secret works.
Folks, we're going to be right back. Yeah, you see who she is over there? That's Brook Lee, and she'll be back to talk more about what it was like to travel the world. I want to hear the ambulance story right after this. Don't go away. Mo'okam.
mm,
Now it's finally hitting me. I'm so sad that you lost all of that footage.
I know. Oh, I cried. Literally
So
cried.
is it just destroyed or just
Well,
displaced?
I had a device, right? And it was an older thing, and it malfunctioned, and it was
Uh-huh.
what they call a RAID. So there was like 36 terabytes of stuff in here, and it got corrupted. And
oh,
there
Oh
was
no.
I was up in it, re somethinging it, and then there was a power outage, and it just
Wow.
I know.
Dang.
especially those names that you were mentioning.
Well,
I
I had,
mean,
and by the way, it was all my proof that, I was doing that. I was doing weekly
long
shows
before. Yeah.
long before you know who. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
we're not saying his name?
No.
Okay. He's like Voldemort. I get it. I'm down. I hate him. Hate him
Well,
too.
and the worst part is we used to play the clubs together before he was
I
a
know they
superstar and a buddy and all that stuff.
Howleys,
And
that's why. What do you want to say?
I know. Hey, Charles K said I had to trade my animal crackers for my life in Nanakuli.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay,
I had no
Charles,
idea.
$64,000 question. Was it worth it?
How has your life turned out? Is that what you're asking?
Exactly. Okay, look at
Nanakuli.
this. Dolly Parton swears she won't go outside without 3 layers of shapewear between her and the world.
Wow.
Because she's a lady. Because she is a proper lady. Yes.
There you go. One time we were talking to Melvin Lead in the chat, right? And I go, Melvin, hey, let me show you a link. Come on, come on camera. And she went, Andrew, takes me 3 hours to get my look together.
Well, yes. She also is, well, a lady.
Who and she sent us some songs. She came here and the chat went wild and we had good fun, and she was so inspired she wrote a song and sent it to
Aw.
me. It was an exclusive, and I built a little video about it and stuff, and it was good fun. Anyway, okay, let's see. Yeah, spandex hides all the lady lumps to make you look skinny.
Yeah. Except in Hawaii, you can't wear 3 layers of them or you'll just like die of heat exhaustion. So you just need a really strong one.
Oh, just one strong one.
Just yeah, you got to go to like back in the day it was Sears. You know,
Sears.
you went where like Auntie Genoa them went. There was like a special section at the Sears, and they would have like the fortified 1950s, like that was not going
That with
anywhere.
metal bars in it and stuff.
Maybe, maybe.
Made out of asbestos?
No, my mom had this one that had like a shape like this, and it had metal in it.
Yeah, you couldn't go through the security with it on. Spoken from experience, people.
You could, dude. I'm sorry, lady. Oh, we're gonna have to wand you again.
What? I took my bracelets off. Oh, wait, I gotta go bathroom. I'll be right back.
Oh, wait.
Gotta be back. I'll be right back.
I
Be
think
right
there's
back. Be right-
underwire too, yeah.
Well, and yeah, well, underwear. By the way, there was some. I took an electronics class in my youth, right? And the instructor was telling the ladies in the class if anyone has an underwire bra to be careful when we were doing this one thing because it'll conduct. It'll pick up the like lightning. It'll, because
You were at Shock Your Chi-Chis? What?
within well again this was 19 oh my goodness 75 or something like that, so things were different, but we were dealing with something that created electricity and we were testing anyway. I don't know why I went there.
See the patriarchy. See the patriarchy. Even our Chi-Chis aren't like in the 50s. We gotta what?
Oh,
Okay.
okay, let's talk to Aso Monte before we go to the next segment. I used to live in Nanakuli by a store by McDonald's. There wasn't any McDonald's, just an ice cream.
Ice machine.
Ice machine. I
Huh.
used to live by Nanakuli. I don't know what that means. Anyway,
Like that.
Aso Monte.
My brother used to work at that McDonald's in Nanakuli.
Well, the
I didn't know
McDonald's
they had one in Nanakuli, honestly.
They're still there.
Didn't know they had one.
Well, the first McDonald's was Y&I, and they tore down the open air theater.
That's
to,
right.
To build it. You remember that?
Yes, I do.
Used to go open air theater. Good fun, yeah.
Yes, I did. It was
Small.
fun.
So we used to sneak cigarettes in.
Didn't do that because of the Mormons, but yeah.
Open
I was
Okay.
there when, like Pearl City War 2 wasn't happening with the cigarettes. That wasn't a thing, but yeah.
Oh, or coffee. Hey, so we're on segment 4, right?
Correct.
Okay, and then I'm gonna reset the timer.
Yep.
Oh, we're getting more professionalismized. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me go to Gecko Cam. We'll be right back, Brooke. Don't go away. We're gonna do this so that I can find. The reason I do this Gecko Cam thing, Brooke, is so that when I'm scrubbing through the hour-and-a-half
Right.
show, I can find,
The segments.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm not like, oh man, I gotta listen to so much
Like
stuff.
Monday and Tuesday was no sleep for you.
Yeah, well, until we came up with Gecko Cam.
Yes.
That's right. Okay, so let's go here, and then we're coming back. Okay, and it's James. Look who's back.
Hey,
Wait, hey.
It's them.
Wow, you guys, consistent. This is like segment 4, and they haven't like went to look for something else.
This was me trying to hug them, but I think it looks wrong.
It's like no microphone. I know.
But that was a hug for you guys. Thank you for coming back.
Thank you for coming back, because a lot of the people during the commercials, they flip around, right?
And they could have
I'm
changed.
sorry, I said it again. I'm sorry for those of you sending me emails going, hey, why are you making like Filipino jokes? No, flipping around is like when you take the remote and you're checking out all kinds of different stuff. It doesn't mean what you think it does, okay?
But if you are offended, you can email Andy at.
I was just looking for that. Where is it? Oh, here, right here. Hold on. Ooh, fancy. If you want to email us here. But again, this show is edited out of a live show that we do on 8 different platforms at 3 p.m. on weekdays from Hawaii. People all over. Let me see if my, you see, here's the chat that you don't see when you're on the television show. So if you like be in this chat right here, like Nani Aloha or Frank Martinez or OG Sumo Vibe, all these bagas right here on TV right here. So that's what we do. But our main guest, in fact, our only guest, because no one else, I'm not going to be on with her and get completely eclipsed. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome once again, Brook Lee.
Hello.
Hi, Brooke. Oh
I'm
my,
like reading all of the chats that you have. I'm like, how much
yes.
gang is no joke.
We are no joke. And I got to
No
tell you, it's
joke.
really great because we don't have to be that entertaining because they're entertaining themselves.
Oh my God, they don't even need you. Like you could go and mow the lawn, they'd still be on here
Right there. Look at you get
talking
a house it
stories.
from. How often do you get a house it from Boston? Right there. This is
Right?
right. Look at it. Okay, listen. Okay, I get to put it out. I was on TV with Brook Lee. Now,
Yeah, put it on your IMDb. Put it on your IMDb. Go ahead.
It counts as credits.
you
It
have to get your
counts.
resume. Oh, you know me and
Counts.
Brooke when we was on
Counts.
TV.
It all counts.
We chat every day on Andy's Discord too. Yes,
Whoa.
C Honda, one of our other moderationists, runs the Discord and does a lot of contributing to Twitter. We're all over the place.
So crazy.
Yeah, I
It's a
know. Too,
lot.
almost too much, don't you think, bro?
Never too much for you, Andy. Come on.
No, but I'm talking about when you with all these shows that you're doing now and stuff. Plus I know your own social media. Do you ever get overwhelmed?
Oh, I'm not on social media. I
What?
mean, I have social media accounts because
I've
evidently
seen
they'll
them.
throw you in a van and take you to Quantico. I'm not sure if you don't, but I don't really ever post. And then Lanai has a real problem with me because I don't follow anybody on my, what is it, Instagram. That's not true. I follow 7 people now, which
Yeah,
I'm still toying with on whether or not I won't follow them anymore
yeah.
because it's all the BTS members. So yeah.
Wait,
But I
I'm one
don't
of
follow
them.
Lanai.
Wait a minute,
I
wait a
don't
minute.
follow James. I
Yeah,
don't follow you, Andy. I don't follow anybody.
yeah,
I
yeah.
thought you followed me.
Yeah.
But James said you
No.
did
Sorry,
follow.
buddy. I don't know. If you look, I'm toying with going back to 0 followers just because
Well, how
I
can you
I just
manage 7?
yeah, look, the army is gonna blow up your spot right now if they start Googling things.
Oh, okay.
I was an army member. Like, I don't know. Do you know all of this, Andy? Are you down with the
No.
BTS tip?
Well,
Okay,
I
so
know BTS, but I mean I'm not
okay,
a
yeah. So
fan.
I fell down a rabbit hole during the pandemic. I'm not gonna lie. I, as my husband will tell you, lost my mind, as he'll say.
Yeah.
I became, yeah, she's like, isn't BTS on a break right now? Yes, they are on a break right now, which is kind of why I'm faltering a little bit. I'm being a bad army member because they're not really doing much. And so now I'm questioning why I'm still following them, even though I know I'm supposed to. But let's just say the Kool-Aid's wearing off. Dare I say that? I'm not sure. I don't know. Sorry, Army.
Well, that's
But
good
so
news. That's good news, bro.
according to my husband, yes, it's on its way to saving our marriage. Yes. Because I've been pretty bad with the BTS. I'm not gonna lie. But I
Wow.
still like them. I just don't know. Like everything that comes up on their feed now is I don't know. We'll
Oh,
see.
I get it. So is
So
it
if you check my Instagram in a little bit and it's back down to 0, I'm following 0 people, you'll know that I've completely unhooked from the matrix
And
and
then
I'm back to my normal self.
it'll also let us know that your marriage is doing really
It
well.
is in a safe place. Yeah, yeah.
you're back in the pool in your crown with the
Yeah, yeah,
margarita?
yeah, 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 yeah. With the margaritas. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, hey, Mark Christensen, look at this. Oh, Mark thinks things are very funny. You see that there, those little emotes?
Thanks, buddy.
Laughing with tears, really. Oh, look. And Mad Statter says, hey, Ann, I thought the members had to go serve in the military.
Yeah, one of them's in the military right now.
Oh,
So
Oh,
Jin's in the military right now. Yeah.
she knows the names.
I know.
Oh, dude, I know if you were to have anybody on your like if you had audio files, I could tell you their voices based on what they're saying. That's how far down the rabbit hole I've got.
Oh, my. You don't.
Wow.
Don't tell me
I
you
have
have a.
I have merchandise. I
Oh,
have
I was going to ask.
I bought a membership to be an army member. You have to pay them like I don't even know. It's like $20, $30. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I went down. I seriously had like I during the pandemic, I probably should have seen somebody instead of going down the BTS rabbit hole. But they were my therapy. I'm not gonna lie, and they got me through some rough times. The
Now,
boys.
do they know you're following them and know you personally?
Got like billions of followers. No, I mean in my
What?
mind, I'd like to hope that maybe one of them would be like, "Hey, the Miss Universe pageant happens. I wonder if there was ever a Korean Miss Universe. Do 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 do. Oh look, that girl's Korean. She said she did everything twice. Oh look, she's an army member." But no, I doubt they even know I exist. To be quite honest.
They need
So,
to.
They do. Oh, I have to read this one. This Aso Monte says, I showed up at Waianae Intermediate in 1973 from New Mexico. Everyone was barefoot, even the teachers. Next day, I showed up barefoot.
nice.
We're going to
See,
talk about
when
intermediate
when in
schools.
Rome.
When in
There you
Rome.
When in
go.
Rome.
Okay, gang, we're going to be right back with more of Brook Lee after this. And I got a funny feeling she'll be barefoot.
Already am.
Don't go away. Okay. Gecko Cam. There we go.
Click, click.
Click, click. Okay, so now we're that's 5.
Yep.
There we go. Oh, that's too funny, Aso Monto. I went to Waianae Intermediate School. Okay, so I mean, I know exactly. In fact, I remember. It's funny. He said everybody was because we didn't wear shoes. I think till we got to high school. Because
Really?
yeah. No, we didn't in Waianae. Certainly not up until 6th grade. And I think
It just you guys. It just must not have been as There must not have been as many like litigation situations going on back in those days. I mean,
what?
you could sit in the back of because now you can't even wear Crocs at public schools anymore because of the
Really?
danger. Yeah, my daughter. We're in Hawaii. You should be able to wear slippers.
What?
They have to wear covered shoes to school
No, not in the
because
countries. In Waianae
it's
side,
a
you can.
health regulation situation, I guess.
But back then it was just you couldn't afford shoes. If you got 6 kids in your
You
family,
still
how the
can't
heck you
afford shoes, Andy. I'm buying shoes every 5 seconds for these kids. Like
they
shoes
grow
are
out
not
of
cheap. Yeah, I mean to be able to, where they can be. Ironically, where they don't have to wear shoes anymore. Punahou in high in their new like whatever they're calling it, the Kosasa Village or I don't know what. Brought to you by ABC Store. I don't know. Yeah, they are like scientists have shown that if you don't wear shoes, you're more grounded in the aina and your feet develop better. So we tell all the kids when they come to school here, these are people rolling up in Bentleys, okay? Take your shoes off and walk the aina all day long with no shoes because it's better for your health. But at public school where my daughter goes, she has to wear covered shoes. She can't even wear Crocs.
Oh, because it's owned by the state. So the
Hmm?
state goes by,
Maybe.
this is what
what?
they
Pono is
say.
owned by the state?
No, the public schools.
No, the
Oh,
public
oh,
schools.
public
So they
school.
got to go by all these regulations they get from the federal
Regulations
government.
and
Because I
rules
have
and
seen
Yeah.
so like people who train, they say it's better to train without sneakers. The
shoes on.
sneakers put your
Yeah,
feet
yeah,
in a
yeah.
certain position to where your muscles don't develop in your feet and your ankles.
We used to call it luau feet. You could tell
Right.
but you could swim way better and you could surf way better.
And you could jump the rocks too because your feet weren't tender footed. I was
Oh
raised on
yeah.
Maui every summer. I could run across lava rocks like a rabbit. Like
Yeah.
my feet were
Yeah, when I
so
was growing up,
luau.
I would just run around across gravel, no problem.
You know, that's so funny you would mention that, Brooke, because just the other day, I was going to check the mail, right? And my son had, like stolen my slippers. And I went, and I went barefoot. I got to like
You're like,
the
ow, ow, ow,
exactly.
ow,
I was looking around. Oh, I hope nobody from high school see me because it was
ow.
you lose it. That's a
You do
skill.
lose it. Yeah.
And it was offensive though because they called it what? Samoan feet.
Luau feet. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
call them Samoan feet.
When I was growing up.
Because
Oh
you're
yeah, or if you're
Samoan.
tender-footed, they tell you got howly feet. Yeah,
Howly
they would
feet.
Howly
totally
feet
give
or
you,
Samoan
totally
feet.
give you. Yeah.
Man.
And then also, if you put your slippers in your hands, then you can run faster.
Run
Oh
faster.
yeah, and look here, look. He says,
100%.
"How else you gonna play chase master?"
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too funny. Yeah, look here. Miles goes, "Yeah, I get howly feet."
Yeah, me
Well,
too.
you live in Boston, you know what I'm saying? But he comes here every year, spends like, over a month hanging out Haleiwa and yeah, every year. Yeah, Keone Nunes, my mom's knows or find about everything. He's talking about Keone was talking about his mom was a cook at Bayview driving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in Rhinelander. My sister had major had
Tread.
tread for feet. She could walk on glass.
Yep.
Wow, I think I saw her in a circus. Oh, look at here, Miles. I'll be back July this year again.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah. And I got to tell you, Brooke, one of the nicest things about the Hamajang gang, right, is they get together like flying
Aw.
from state to state, and and it's just amazing, what we started here, all during the pandemic.
See, look at what you started, Andy.
Don't blame me. Was
We're the head vampire.
Terwila.
You're Lestat.
Taula. Oh, hey, Taula says, we need those toes to grab your pencils. Oh, have you? Oh, okay. I got a question for you, Brooke. You ever been over somebody's house and like
Yeah.
something's on the floor, and I'm talking about the mainland now, right? And
Right.
like a dish rag or a pencil, and you reach with your feet and grab it and pick it up, and they go, oh, what this?
No.
You never, can you do that? Pick up a pencil with your toes?
I can neither confirm nor deny whether or not I can do that. But on the mainland, you weren't normally ever barefoot in people's houses.
No, your
Unless
own
you-
house.
Oh, in my own house, yeah, I pick up things with my feet all the time. But in other people's houses, you'd have to know them pretty well to take your shoes off. Because on the mainland, they really freak out if you take your shoes off in their house.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they're locals. If they're local people
Look
or
at this.
hippies, same
Oh,
thing.
Jesus, every Filipino in the world can do that.
Yeah, or they'll kick him out of being Filipino if they can. So
Take away their Filipino card.
yeah, their Filipino cars, pow.
I think
pow.
the biggest thing I've ever seen was one of my exes picked up the remote control.
Wow, that's a lot of dexterity.
And went to Fox.
No, with her toes.
Look at
And
Well,
handed
not
it to
sorry,
me.
yeah, I went to box with it. Yeah.
Keone says my old girlfriend used to pinch me with her toes. Okay, we don't want to hear about your
Keone.
personal thing there. Go on. Okay. You got any videos we can no?
Send it to
Bet
info
you
at
did, Keone.
Andy Bumatai.
Bet she did.
Look at OG thinks that's funny too. My husband has toes of steel. They're lethal.
I can save on work shoes.
Yeah, look at the dyslexic. She types ties, but I still saw toes.
And she corrected it
That's
after.
how good you are.
Look, yeah, she corrected it. Toes. No, you don't have to. This is a spelling-free zone, Pocoleti.
Because you know who has very strong feet capabilities are hula dancers. Because I've been dancing since I was 2. But because you're gripping the ground with your feet so
Mhm.
much and pushing off and dancing, like because I dance 3 nights a week in Waikiki. Yeah, since moving back,
we're
my
not
feet have
on.
gotten stronger
on.
than when I was on the mainland.
And ballerinas with that toe thing.
Oh, theirs are all bust up though.
Yeah, no, theirs are all because of the shoes they have to wear. Their feet are like those Chinese ladies. I used to bind them, like their feet are all.
Yeah, I dated a ballerina
Totally.
and her toes are all jacked up.
Look at OG Sumo
Talk
Box.
about Hamajang.
Yeah.
Strong
Hamajang
feet,
tops.
weak knees. Okay, let's start a club, my brother.
Yeah.
You and me. Strong
And-
feet, weak knees.
Troy Polamalu, who played for, he's a Hall of Famer now. Played for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, their feet.
His training he trained bare feet, and he was saying that because your strength comes from the ground up, so he would train his feet strength, and he was an amazing athlete.
Yeah.
So there's people now training without shoes.
The only people
See.
that would disagree with that are people who sell shoes.
Basketball.
True.
Basketball. Oh my goodness, they got the worst feet in the world. Okay, so are we on? This is coming up
5.
on 5.
Yep.
Okay, this is the 5th segment. We got one more after this, and then you get paroled.
Yeah, I still haven't heard the ambulance story, so
Oh, the ambulance story.
let me put that out there
okay.
so you can.
Well, yeah. Remind me of that.
Yeah.
Well, she was in the car and she told me the ambulance. Do you know what
Okay.
story I'm talking about, Brooke?
Yeah, when I was traveling as Miss Universe.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
the one.
there we
That's the
go.
one. Okay, we'll come back
Yeah.
with the ambulance story.
Boom.
No, you get to that point where you're naming your stories. Right? Okay. Okay, hold on. Uncle, do that goat story. I like hear that goat story.
It's not
Hashtag
like because I
Kupuna
recently
stories.
came to that in my life. So then you
Right.
said that, I'm like, I guess I'm reaching that level.
Yeah, man. No, you don't reach it. You earn it.
Thank you.
There you go.
I've
Okay.
earned it.
Let's go to Gecko Cam so that we can I can find it in the edit. Oh my goodness. Every time I look at I know you look at your stomach, but I look at my hairline. You know what I'm saying? Look at I'm this close to like being, that guy, right?
You're
The
not that
professor.
guy.
Yeah.
Trust me, you're not that guy.
That's why I like that on shot camera. Anyway, that straight on shot. Oh man, here Johnny Rocks Hollywood says curved TV. No, that's a monitor. This is a 49-inch monitor that I used to use to edit, but now it's too big for where I do the editing. But doesn't have the resolution I like, but was a good deal. Anyway. Hold on. Now I go back to here, right, James? And then we'll put my right over here, and then I say, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I took that long pause because I look out there and I see these same faces that were here before the commercial break.
So they didn't leave; they stayed.
But it just. I know.
You said you wasn't going to do this, Andy.
But just here they are again. Thank you so much. And I would like to think that it was to see James and I, but I know you're here to see Brook Lee,
Oh.
and I'm okay with that. Okay?
That's why I came today too. So
Yeah.
sorry.
Me
Oh, you
too.
too? Oh,
No, I have to admit, I'm here for the same reason. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put her back on screen. Hawaii's Miss Universe, Brook Lee. Hi, Brooke.
Hello, how are you?
And I know, I tell you something, man, you have got the chat going crazy. And for those of you on TV who don't know what I'm talking about when I say the chat goes crazy, look at you guys. Chat, you're on TV. There we go. Say, hey, Johnny Rock Hollywood says faces. And you see my big fat mouse over here? If I put it over Devin's face like this,
I lost
I
you
gotta
guys.
catch him. See what I have to, and then I
Tech
click
guy.
it. It puts Devin on the thing. So that's what I'm doing when you see me do that.
Tech person?
okay?
Yep,
And
I
then
lost
it's-
them.
What happened?
I'm back.
Are we gone? What
No.
happened? You can't hear us anymore? That's probably a good thing. Let's talk stink about
No, like
Brooke. She cannot hear
like
us.
completely.
So Brooke, by the way,
Yeah. And Brooke, we were on TV together. I don't know if you heard about that. Yeah, there we go. Look here, Keone Nunes, while they work out their
just kept
technical
popping up.
details here, let's see. I thought we had big feet in Hawaii, but
there-
people in Thailand have huge ones.
Wow.
My wife's niece, who is 15, uses the same shoe size as me. Oh, we lost her?
yeah, we might have to come back.
Oh, they're gonna go away and come back. Okay,
So-
well, let's go to the 2-shot and see if they return.
So we can restart the segment.
We can restart the segment,
Yeah.
or we can just make the people watching on TV Safa.
Yeah, we saw her briefly
We saw her briefly.
and no more.
And people going, no way, you saw her briefly.
Like, oh, briefly.
oh,
Not
sorry.
Brook Lee.
Not-
Briefly.
Oh, look here. Ellen says, Brooke, you are so funny. I can't stop laughing. We'll have to show that to her when she comes back. They had a technical difficulty and they had to run off and seek tech help from Microsoft, evidently.
Yeah.
So
She's
you know what?
texting me.
Oh, what does it says? I'm
The
gone.
computer crashed. So they're rebooting they'll on the computer and they'll get back if
Okay, if they can,
Yeah.
they can, and if not, you and I. This is live television, folks, and what happened? Our guest, who was here for the last 3 segments, had a computer crash, and guess what? Now, instead of Miss Universe, you have to look at us. How disappointing is that?
Well, I would go, next time I would tell her, you shouldn't be driving your computer. And that's why when you take it onto the road, it crashes. Keep your computers at home.
Oh,
Salon Pass? Can you pass me the Salon Pass, please?
Pass the salon pass. Oh, I was, I should have gone to crash. There, Michael CEO.
Hey, Michael Seal is a writer. He's a friend of mine.
There you go.
Yeah.
How's it? Well, let's see. We have 63 people watching over all the different
Sweet.
things. So, that's just about what we do every show, Hopefully when this show hits TV on March 6th, right? Now, this is way past March 6th if you're watching this segment and we don't restart,
Right.
then that's what's happened. Oh, those awful Menehunis. Yes, the tech Menehunis when attacked Brooke.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
They were jealous, that's why. They said, you know what, it's just, they came to see her and not the Menehunis?
yeah. I got it. Look, and we'll stick around for you too. Oh, thank you. I think she meant YouTube, but but she typed YouTube. So let's
My ego again,
let's
thinking
just-
it meant me.
let's pretend it's us.
Okay. Oh, okay, we can pretend.
Thank
Okay.
you, Ann.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
We both appreciate it.
That's right. And we know you too.
Hey.
Oh, no can. Yeah, well, guess what? We'll see if she comes back. Yeah.
Bombay. That's another word never heard a long time. Bombay.
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 Where do you think Bombay started? What was the original thing the Pidgin English speakers were trying to say when they said,
man.
"We'll see you, Bombay"?
The only thing I can think of, what we know the definition, or I know the definition to be, is like maybe, but maybe somebody messed up and said bum, like a dyslexic person saw maybe and said Bombay.
No.
Not even close.
Not even close, you bugger. And Johnny Rocks Hollywood says,
I think she's coming
by and by. That's what it was.
Oh,
By
is
and
that what
by.
it is?
Yeah,
By
it was
and by.
by and by. That's right.
Thank you, Hollywood.
Hi, Brooke.
We're back.
My
Hey.
goodness, are we back?
I think so.
I think so too. Well, you know what? And we're just continuing on with the same segment. We vamped while
Okay.
you were gone, and
Awesome.
we've decided the
Yeah.
Hamajang Gang and us
Yeah.
that the Tech Many Hoonies are jealous of you.
Oh, is
So
that what it is?
They're attacking.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because those Tech Many Hoonies, when they're not building a rock wall, they're out to make our life, shall we say, interesting.
Like gremlins.
But you had to get them off. So instead of kicking them, you had to reboot them.
We had to
Yeah.
You gave them the reboot. Yeah. So
Tote.
there you go.
I think we're
can't-
good.
Oh, hey, look at this. Hey, there's the same name, but a different and
Picture.
woo-woo. What's going on? Woo-woo,
You
Brooke
know who
is
has
back.
that name? Tuwila. Tuwila is the name that Amy Hill. That's the name of Kumu on Magnum PI.
Oh,
Her
that
first
Amy
name
Hill
is
plays?
Tuwila. Yeah,
Oh,
that's her first name.
interesting. Here, I'm trying to look for a very nice post that someone said about you, and it says, "Oh, and I can't remember if I can't find it now. That's okay. That's all right. But we will go to the chat to show the people on TV how many comments are flying. Okay.
And
I know.
comics.
Look what
And
you've
comics.
done to our chat. You know. Look what you've done to our chat, girl. Look what you've done to our chat. It's the only
I
thing
feel
that
like
we
the
could.
Hemagen gang, they're gonna start dressing nicer when they come on because they know they're gonna be on TV. They're gonna
Maybe, but
change
you know
their
what?
fonts.
The
They're gonna
one
change their fonts.
The one the downside is we have to say we'll be right back with more of Brook Lee after this. Cross your fingers. I might have made it. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Think so?
I crossed my eyes. I didn't cross my fingers. So
I crossed my toes and my fingers. Okay. Okay.
I
Wait a
want to
minute.
know what that. I want to know why Keone Nunez got pinched. That's my question.
Well,
What
you know,
you did.
were we still in Wai'anae, and the definition of pinched was different back then,
Ay.
I
Oh,
would have said maybe it was some controlled substances.
Oh.
But,
this was a girlfriend though. So let's get into it,
Oh!
Keone.
Darlene says, "Can we hear the ambulance story?"
I know.
Darlene's like, I've been sitting here waiting patiently. I would like some information about the
know.
Miss Universe.
Yeah.
So
Well, the ambulance, we've built it up. I mean, should we do it on cam? Do you
I
want to
feel
wait till we're
a
doing
lot
it?
of pressure.
We'll do it on
Lot of
the
pressure.
next episode. Hopefully, the Menehunis no attack. Those are good looking earphones, by the way.
These are Tori.
Headphones.
I'm at his rig. This is literally where he lives his life. Is on. He plays video games with a bunch of friends, and he does his podcast from here, and he runs his whole world. He's
Yeah, 'cause
got lighting, as you can see.
with your hair like that and the headphones, it looks Princess Leia like.
Aw, like I have. These are my.
That is
buns.
Princess Leia like. With you know when she had the two croissants on each side of her head.
Oh, they're croissants now. Okay.
What were they? What
I don't know. Well, they were just hair, but
their hair that looked like. I used to look at her and go, "Oh, I get it hungry. I like to eat pastry."
empanadas. No, what are those? Ensamadas? What are those
Empanada.
called?
Oh, empanada. Oh, here. Okay, Keone says, Brooke, you know, I make a joke and I get pinched a lot.
Ah, so it is actual
Okay.
pinch.
So it's just a little.
It's not like a bump.
It wasn't.
Okay.
You know, all of us thought maybe it was a hint.
Yeah.
So what? Keone, Netflix.
Netflix and pinch.
Netflix and pinch.
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
You can see
I
the
think
T-shirts
they're-
being made now. Yeah. Yeah.
I think there has to be a headset with a Leia buns on them out there somewhere. What do you think?
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, what does this mean here? Help me out, James.
Oh,
Brooke.
ensamada. That's isn't that meat pockets?
It's a place in Mexico. Oh no, that's Ensenada. My bad.
No, are we talking about the
No, the food.
yeah, but does it look like the Princess Leia buns?
No, I think
En-
Johnny Rocks.
Ensamadas.
Oh,
Ensamadas are the sweet ones. They're the ones that look
Oh.
kind of like honey buns, but they have like
Yeah.
sugar whipped butter and sugar on the top.
ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah. They have them
Empanada
at,
is the
they have
meat,
them at
meat
Zip-
pockets. Huh?
Yeah, empanadas is savory. I mean, I guess you can make sweet ones. I'm not sure. Don't come for me, Mexico. But
Don't
But
come
yeah,
for
and-
me.
ensamadas, you can get them at Zippy's and stuff, or any bakery really.
Don't come for
Oh, yeah,
me,
ensamada.
my Mexicanos.
Ensamada is on with the butter and the sugar, right?
Yeah, on the top.
Oh.
They look like I guess they could look like shells. They say like I don't know.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, Johnny Rocks Hollywood said it looks more like cinnamon rolls, so that makes
Oh,
more
on
sense.
you mean
The
Princess
ears,
Leia?
yeah.
Maybe
That could
yeah,
be.
because it has a little bit of it has
Yeah.
a like a twirl, like a swirl in it.
6:30.
Yeah. Okay. Those are so ono at Napoleon's. Yep. So I'm gonna, I had breakfast at Zippy's this morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really? Oh, your office, as they like to say, in Mililani. Should we bust it all
my
out right
second
now?
office. No, actually, you know, I had to work on the fence, so I wanted to get a good breakfast, and I had a gift certificate.
ah,
So I
Okay.
went there,
Fair.
and 2 eggs over easy, Portuguese sausage, and toast with a flaky bun and 2 glasses of milk. $27, and my gift certificate was 25.
Oh, look at you.
Thank
So I'm
you,
assuming you're
Greg
not a
Azus.
Zipster. You don't have the Zippy points. You're not signing up for the Zipster accounts.
Are there
Andy?
zippy points?
It's called
Yeah,
Zipster.
it's called, you're being a Zipster. You should get sponsored by Zippies. Come on, KKAI,
Well,
let's get on that.
You know how much I eat at Zippies?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Sign
my
up and be
goodness.
a Zipster.
Okay, the Hamajang gang has heard this story before, but before we do the last segment, my mom and I went out to breakfast one day, right? And my mom turned to me and she says, "Isn't it just so wonderful when a mother and her son can go to breakfast and both get senior discounts?"
Wow.
Ouch! Oh. Anyway, let's go to Gecko Cam in what? How come
Oh, am I joining again?
you're
Guys.
joining again? Do you want to? She likes the show so much. She's joining for a second
Well,
time.
I just pressed buttons because I couldn't see you, and so I thought maybe if I press it, I'd be able to see you.
Can you see me now? No.
I can't. No, now it's just saying ringing.
Okay, hold
I
on.
get rid of it.
Hold on. I'm glad we
Are you
didn't
going to
go to
answer
the.
it? Oh, look,
Okay.
there you are.
Okay,
Oh.
there we are. And then
But
can
now
you?
I'm doubling.
Oh, it's you're.
well, you
there's
close
two.
one of them.
I don't
Okay,
know.
here I'll close the top one.
Okay.
Pink.
No, the top one was her. So now you got to go to the other one because you took her off just now.
Okay, hold on. Oh man, so I'll put her right back here, and
There
then
she
I'll
is.
solo.
Am I
her.
back? Am I back? Am I back?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
back.
Oh, look at this though. Now she
That's
has
nice.
a full thing instead of
Yeah.
the regular
See?
deal.
Well, I was going to say only one thing better than Brook Lee. 2 Brook Lees.
My husband and children would argue that would not be.
Brook
Nope.
Lee squared. Oh my goodness. I think this shot will work, and I like it. I
Yeah.
like the way it looks. Okay, wait, hold on. So let's go to Gecko Cam. We're gonna come back with
The time, 6:30.
Oh yeah, that okay. Wait, we gotta
In
change.
the
This last
evening?
segment is only 6:30.
Yeah.
Okay, because after 5 segments, they can't put up
So
with
much
any
math,
more than
bro.
6 minutes and 30 seconds of us.
Your husband texted. He's like, "Can you cut this segment short? I need to get to my fans on my podcast."
And I want to play Game of Thrones.
3 of them. Yeah.
I mean, a World of Warcraft Game of Thrones.
So
Okay, anyway.
apparently, the Hamajang gang is approving of this aesthetic.
Yeah, they look. Yeah, they're saying, look.
Screen framing
Verified
looks
undefined
good, they
hunt.
said.
Don't forget hit the like button, you buggers. That's
Wow, look at them.
right. Oh look, yeah, Brook Lee, the upgrades. Look at this. Ooh, that screen framing looks good. I like
Totally
this.
by
I
mistake.
don't know what happened, but you
I
know,
pressed a
No more
button.
purple
I have
lava.
no idea.
no more purple
Yeah.
lava. Okay.
How many of them are Zipsters? That's the question.
Not too many because most of them is in mainland.
Yeah, most of our
Oh.
people are in California and beyond. California
Holla.
and beyond. Dun, dun,
Holla.
dun. Okay, here we go. Oh, Gecko Cam, almost ready. Okay, so let's let this sit for a little while so I can find it. Can you look? You can see her on the monitor on the big screen.
Yeah,
you
looks
see her
good.
over there?
Hey.
There you
I'm on the
are.
Gecko Cam. I made it, Mom. Look at me.
What was
I made it to the camera. Oh my god.
Okay, hold on. Okay, let's go to with this shot, and this is the one that brings us back. I'm ready here, and we are back. Segment 6, we made it.
Right.
We need one of those ribbons to run through that broke, so we can go. Ah,
Well, actually, you can use a 2x4. I'll run through it. Or drywall.
or moss rock.
I can run through it.
But that's what's good about having the Samoan co-host. This bugger.
And let me just say thank you for not reaching out to me to help you with taking down the fence. Most people would, But that would be offensive to ask a Samoan, hey, bro, you can come help me move furniture. Oh, that's offensive, man.
Oh, I thought
But thank you.
offense with the fence. No,
I
no.
didn't catch that.
Right. Well, you know what? You're welcome.
Thank you.
Right. Because I don't think of you as that.
Thank you.
I think of you as the co-host
Oh,
of the Daily Pigeon Live.
guy holds the time.
That's right. And the person who brought us, Brook Lee.
Because I love Brook Lee so much.
Jury's still
I
out.
know.
Jury's still out.
I mean-
whether that was a good thing.
Well, Brooke and I have been friends for many years, but you're the one that said, "Hey, let me reach out," and we put all this together. And I certainly do love this framing.
Yeah.
Aw.
Look at that. Okay. Anyway, let's not dig on our shots here. You have to tell the ambulance story before we get off on
Okay.
another tangent.
Okay. So I guess this is I'm not sure. I think I was in Sri Lanka. I believe it was Sri Lanka. Let's just say it was Sri Lanka. And I had a lot of security that, it's Sri Lanka. They're Tamil. Oh, we're not supposed to talk politics. There are people there that are very angry at other people. And so I had a helicopter that followed us. I had my own private police escort and an ambulance that followed us everywhere we went, just in case I got, like a hangnail or
It's
something.
like the president.
Yeah, it was
Her
fun.
Majesty.
Super not low key at all, but
And
Yeah.
you're cruising through like metropolitan
the
areas.
streets and yeah. So I had my own ambulance.
Which brings us to the difference of how most people in the world think of Miss Universe. And then you get back to America, ambulance?
Yeah, well, it's weird because you go to those countries as Clark Kent. Like you go to LAX carrying your own bags
Yeah.
with your own crown and standing in line. And then you get off the plane and there's literally like a whole press corps there and people waiting to give you flowers. And like, it's weird. Like you get on the plane as a pedestrian, like an everyday human being. And then through the course of you being on the plane, when you get off, then you become a whole different person. Yeah,
Wow.
it's weird.
Is this a private plane or is it like commercial?
Oh no, this is commercial. Yeah.
So
yeah.
everybody on the
Yeah.
plane was like, who is she all of a sudden? She was just somebody on
Yeah.
the plane.
Well, here's the other good thing is, as Miss Universe, you travel in first class. That's in your like rider or whatever. So, you're up in first class with a lot of high mucka mucka people who don't care who you are because they are
Sure.
live in first class, whereas I'm like pressing all the buttons, getting all the free stuff.
Taking souvenirs.
Yeah. I'm making friends with all of the flight attendants, having lots of caviar. Like I know I'm never going to be in this position again, so I'm just going to ride it till the wheels fall off. And then at some point, when the plane on the little, camera is
Screen,
like
yeah.
almost to Bangkok or wherever, I'm like, I gotta go change. And then I go into the bathroom, and then I come out, and I literally look like a different human being. Like I've got, lashes and a gown on, and so I think it's a little discombobulating for some people because I walked in like this mousy girl in like socks and whatever, and then I came out looking like the Easter bunny.
So you went from Boro Boro to Tarantaran.
yes, in the matter of like what, a 12-hour
Yeah.
span.
Hey,
Yeah.
Brooke, Ann Ware wants to know, do you have a special crown case?
You mean to display it or like that I carry it
No,
around?
to travel.
travel.
Because you said I have my crown.
Oh yeah.
You
Well,
don't
so
just
I don't.
carry it.
First of all, let me just clear up some rumors. Like I don't carry it around with me anymore. It took me a couple of years to sort of wean off. But
To kick.
but but
pinch.
no, during your year, this was pre 9/11, by the way, everyone.
Yeah.
So just pre 9/11, you were in charge of. You had to take the crown with you on your person because if you checked it in and luggage got lost, and the
Right,
only reason
sure,
why
right.
people
Someone
wanted you there
else
was
would
for the
be
crown.
Miss Universe.
Somebody from
Yes.
United
Yes.
Airlines.
So I had a
Baggage.
converted gun case. It literally is a gun
Wow.
case
What?
converted. And inside it had, the whatever those styrofoam things, and it had a cutout the shape of the
Sure.
crown. So, and I had to keep it on my person. So it was my kuleana to do that, and I did it. And there are many, many. I won't name names. Ali Landry, there I named him, but who forgot them. Like they would bring them with them, and then they would forget it. Like they'd leave it in the bathroom or on the wherever.
Yikes.
So there
Yeah.
are several instances where those things got blown up at some point because it's a gun case in the middle of Heathrow.
Sure. And then they
some
just,
some beauty queen missed her connection and forgot it in the bathroom.
wow.
And
And then
so
it's
there's
like,
a robot that
clear
goes in and picks
tarmac
it up.
4, we have an
Yeah,
issue.
yeah.
We have a crown.
Yeah.
Brooke,
Yeah.
we want to thank you so much for being on the Daily Pigeon.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
And what a spark of joy you have brought to the Hamajang gang.
Aw,
Everybody, just look
thanks.
at this here. Look, Edward De Los Santos says, hey, great show tonight. Oh, thank you so much. Aloha,
Well,
and we'll see
thank
you
you to
next
the
time.
Hemojang gang. Thanks, Hemojang gang.
There you go. Oh my goodness.
We
I
got
still
those
can't see you
segments.
guys.
Did I make it, or
Yep.
I was
A
over?
little bit over, but I think we.
I
Show
can
you guys.
fudge it.
Yeah.
I can fudge it.
Well, we're still on. We're just not on the TV anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brooke.
I'm sending James a picture of literally what I've been staring at for the last segment.
Oh,
Because I just cannot get it. I can't get it to like
Oh,
show your
look,
guys'.
I'm so glad I was able to join. I don't know if you can see these text messages on your screen if it's happening. Ooh.
she can't see
So
us.
I just texted. Yeah, so that's literally what I'm looking at because it pops up. It's like some sort of a spam thing that comes through on your guys's on the feed. I think PCs don't like your rig.
No, you know
Maybe.
what? We have three moderators. Squash. Doing whack-a-mole for anybody who does anything. The remotely evil on our show. That's why you never.
Really?
Yeah, in the chat, like you can go through it. And
Hmm.
you never see any of that kind of stuff. On the chat. So I don't know what you're seeing.
Which browser are you using?
I'm assuming he's on. What is the swirly one with the three colors?
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Chrome.
No.
Yellow,
Oh, wait.
yellow, red, and
And
yellow,
green?
red, and green.
The
Yeah,
circle?
the circle. What is
Oh
that?
yeah, that's Chrome. Because
Oh,
Chrome wouldn't
Chrome.
have this problem.
See, I don't even know what the name of that is. See, that's
Yeah,
how
It's a
untechy
Chrome.
I am.
No, because she
And
has
then
this
sometimes if I
Microsoft.
click on your thing, I mean, I can see I can see their um, chats, but I can't see your guys' face because
Oh,
of this screen.
Oh,
What you
better
see
that
in
way.
front of
it's
me is
better that you
Yeah.
lucked out.
Yeah, you've
what
been
you
blessed.
literally see in that picture, James. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, it's
What
So
not
I
did
mean, at
she
least it
say?
makes me
Show it to
focus
me.
on the camera. But
Oh, that's awful.
Microsoft asking her to confirm her number or something. But
yeah,
well, we got through it, and
Yeah,
you
we
did
got through it. I think
amazing.
we're
yeah.
okay. On let's
Thanks.
see. This is the 5. So 6, 7, 8, 9. March 10th, you'll be on the air.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you guys are that. Wow, that's fast.
Well, yeah, and yeah, because what we do is every time we shoot an internet show like this, we edit out a thing. So I have 5 shows in the can already from this
Right.
week. And
That's
and by the
good.
time we go to air, I'll have 15 in the can. How many is a season for you guys on It's a Hawaii
10,
thing?
10,
10?
10 per season. Yeah.
Wow. Well, we'll have a season and a half by the time we air our first one,
Yeah.
if it works.
But I don't know how they're structuring it because
Yeah.
I think it's based on sales for Star Advertiser, right? So
I don't know.
their Oahu Public
No, that's hers.
OPI, which is
Oh.
their sales department, they're the ones selling the show. So that's why we have Windows of Hawaii and whoever the
Yeah.
voiceovers are that we have to do. So that's based contractually on how many episodes that they're doling out to KITV. But yeah, I mean it's a lot. I mean they're running our whole library right now.
Wow. Well, because
So
you have over 2 years of shows in the can, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. The stuff I watch on KKAI 50, right?
Mm.
That's from like 2 years ago. I remember watching it then.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, you were on. Well, both of you have been on
Yeah, yeah, we've been on.
at this
Yeah.
point.
And also, we did reach out to Zippies, but we get the gift certificates. We don't get so they're not like
Uh,
official sponsor. Next week we will have a sponsor.
oh, who's the official sponsor?
Well, it's more like trade. I mean, you can consider
Nah,
it
it's
sponsor.
product placement. Somebody sending us bottles of water just to sit here and,
Oh,
you
nice.
know, yeah, but you know, a case of water. I don't know. You know, right now, Brooke, I got to tell you, and you know, you'll appreciate this, and the Hamajang gang knows. You know, we did this just as a fluke, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then we started having some fun with it. And I said, hey, and then we got approached by Channel 50. Do you want to put this on the air? I said, yeah, you know, hey, can you give us, you know, new episodes? Yeah, no problem. Bing, we pull them out.
Right.
But right now, we're still learning, and we're not going to
Yeah.
really try to go, hey, come watch us and stuff, because, you know, we did this thing on one show. Here's my email address, and if you're going to send us emails saying you're junk and you need work, save your breath. We know that. Oh, so are you an affiliate? I don't understand. On what platform? I see that you're on YouTube. I don't know what that means. You know.
I think she means for TV because I think you guys you're the K5 of KITV now. So
Oh, are we?
yeah. So I guess how they explained it to me was um, Hawaii's breaking the law.
Yeah.
Let's get that out of the way right now. FCC regulations are out the window here in the 50th state. You're not really supposed to be able to have like what they call a monopoly, but KGMB has the old K5, which is now, no, sorry, KHON has the old K5, which is
Yeah.
now their K High.
Yep.
They took that bandwidth. KGMB went to whatever that other station was. And so they have two stations. That's their new K5.
Wow.
And then when Byron Allen bought KITV, he
Yeah.
was still operating from the FCC regulation standpoint because he don't want to get busted.
Yeah.
And then when he found out, he was like, wait, we're in Alice Through the Looking Glass here? I can own two stations? Wait, what? So then he bought KKAI and brought them into the fold. So now he's like the other two stations, and everybody has double stations. Everybody has two affiliates. So
Well, we know that Byron Allen likes comedians, so
Well, he also likes
does.
podcasts. You know, he has a whole podcast thing that he's doing. But I tell you, with
Yeah.
everything going on, I hope they don't notice us till we get together.
what is this?
he lives on
riff-raff?
Maui. He'll be fine. He lives on Maui. I don't think he's.
No, but you know what?
mean-
I mean, and James and I were talking about it before we started, you know, shooting, and that was it feels great to be able to go, whatever, you know,
Yeah.
and not be all, hey, and here we are, and this is gonna happen
Right,
then, and all
right.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when we go from okay, we're going to start recording TV, we straighten up, and then we come back from that segment and we go into the podcast, and we're like, relax.
Yeah, and here, look at this, and is there anything better than Elaine saying, "Hey James, we had so much fun. You laughed, Brooke. You are too funny and make me laugh. I can't stop laughing. I had a great time." Oh, I'm just
The instant.
yeah. We don't need to be
Yeah.
on the Tonight Show.
Speak
And
for
what?
yourself.
You've
You
been on
leave
the
all
Tonight
this-
Show. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah,
Speak
but you
for
know,
yourself. I got to get on there so I can sell tickets.
You ain't got no problem selling tickets. You're just fine. You're just fine. You're
yeah.
just fine.
Oh yeah, she probably knows.
Mm-hmm.
James sold out the Blue Note. You know. In fact,
I know.
I always forget to mention that I'm going to be there with Augie on March 1st. Right, he and I.
I saw.
You're gonna love this one though. We're trying to buy radio ads, and they're saying, "Okay,
Hmm.
but you can't mention Augie because he's on another station."
Well, I was gonna say, I was like, yeah, that's a thing. But also, how was he on your podcast? Not to talk about you, not like you're not here, James, but
Yeah.
how did he come on and not talk about politics? That guy's like literally a city councilman. Like,
Well,
what were
I
you
asked him
beeping
not
out
to.
everything he said? Oh,
Well, and not only that, but he's no longer a part of it because when we moved to 3 p.m., he can't do it because of his city council stuff.
yeah.
So he had to
yeah.
bow out.
So Andy was looking for
Yeah.
unemployed comedians, and I was like, that is me.
Hey, I know
You're not
one.
unemployed. You're multiploid. You're multiploid.
Oh, tell me about it. I got like 10 W-2s to work on for this next.
Yeah.
Really?
to
Yeah,
do
tax season for us gigger societies is like it's messy at
Yeah.
best. Messy
I get
at
all this
best.
mail coming in, and I'm like, oh, what is
50
this?
jobs. 50
W-2.
jobs.
I'm like,
Oh man, don't you love those? Look at this here. Keone says,
Thanks,
"Great to see you,
Keone.
bro.
We miss you.
Bring some nice balance to you guys."
Have some sticky rice and mango for me.
Oh, there we go. What?
deployed, 10 jobs.
Oh, that's and what? How to tell you've been going to school, eh? Gone funny.
Or
Decibel.
she's a Dungeons and Dragons player. Either or. Could go either way.
Ha!
Those-
Busted.
Those dices.
I
Oh,
was
people actually cared where Augie went.
Yeah, oh, they were wondering where he went. Well, he was doing Mondays. All he could do was Mondays. He couldn't do any of the other ones. So we were only 3 nights a week. So it was, Augie and then James on Wednesday and Loretta Oblis on Friday. But people,
Aw, you have Loretta come in too.
oh yeah, she'll be a guest on next week sometime.
Oh, I love
We
her.
had her on, before we were on television though, right?
Yep, Friday.
Yeah. Now- oh, by the way, I don't know if you've seen Loretta lately. Okay,
Yeah,
let
she
her
went
ha-
white over the. She looks gorgeous
Yeah, she just let her hair go, and we had a.
during the pandemic.
You know how
yeah.
many women went? I wish I had the courage to do that. Give me the
Yeah.
strength. It's my wife
Word,
included.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, because my wife is going. I'd love to just, she's one of those things, like every 2
Yeah,
weeks or
yeah,
something
yeah,
with the
yeah.
roots and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
Who you talking to?
I know, stack of 1099s the side of the Empire State Building. Yeah, so you know it all about
Facts.
that, Mad Statter.
Facts.
She
Facts.
does somebody. Okay, anyway, Brooke, we're gonna let you go. We're gonna thank everybody
Okay.
so much for putting up with us here on the Daily Pigeon. What's that?
Keone saying something.
Oh, hey Keone, hey, come visit in Thailand, you guys. We'd love to. I just
Hey,
packing up all
Miss
this.
Universe is right there. She's there right now. Her and the top 2 people. I mean, I
Just
know
look for the
Thailand's not-
ambulance.
Oh yeah.
Just
Yeah,
look for the ambulance
but-
and you'll find her.
Yeah.
You should tat them all while they're there.
Here, Nani Aloha says Stephen Espanola, hand pink wave. Thank you. Was Stephen here? He's going to be our guest on Monday. Oh,
Monday.
here he is. Yeah, right there. Stephen, how's it? Stephen Espanola in San Francisco. Sweet ukulele
Wow.
player. And,
Yeah.
yeah, and that falsetto voice. And he's going to be there Monday. Thank you so much, Stephen. Yep, there we go. Okay, so that's it. Mahalo,
you, bro.
everybody.
Thank you,
Thanks,
bro.
guys.
And
I don't
thank
know
you.
how to hang up, so I'm just gonna sit here until you get rid of me.
Oh, there's the little X there with the red thing. Can you see it?
No,
Okay,
I
I'll
don't know
hang
how
up
to do
for
that.
you. No, you know what
Just
this is
gonna
like,
lurk.
Brooke? Remember when you were
Just gonna
teenagers?
lurk.
You hang up first. Oh
Yeah,
no,
I
you hang
can't.
up
I can't
first.
quit you. I can't quit you guys. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna stay right here.
Smooch. Okay, bye now.
Bye.
Ooh, man.
Look at that. It says aloha now.
Yeah, there we go. See, you hang up first. Remember that? I love Brooke. Yeah, there you go. Okay, Stephen. We see you Monday, and thanks to everybody who joined us on the show. I know we did another marathon, and it's going to be very interesting to see how that one segment,
The fifth one.
yeah, where she dropped out and had to come back. I'll see if I can make
Which is
that
good
work.
because then the people know, well, things happen live.
Right, they do, especially to us.
Yes. Because we have no idea what we're doing.
No,
But
you
we're
know,
going for it.
That's half the fun. Okay, shoots my brothers. Yeah, thank you, Stephen. Again. And you know what? Stephen's the only one I tried to bring on like this, and it didn't work for some reason. So
no?
we're going to do a little test before we go live, Stephen, you and I. Make sure. I might have done that. Anyway, shut up and say good night. Aloha.